Not a lot of people actually know what we do or even heard of us.
We could be at home, we could be at work. Right, go, get there as soon as possible.
It's a sort of like adrenaline feeling that comes through.
If we didn't do it, no one would do it. There's no one else out there doing what we do.
We are everyday people doing this every day.
Save lives is ultimately what we want to do. If someone's obviously in need, there's someone out there, time is of the essence for them. Every missing person is an emergency.
It was on the Wednesday, the 19th of September.
I dropped him back around about 12 o'clock on the Tuesday night after the game. I said, don't worry about texting me, but just make sure you text your mum. Okay, see you at the weekend.
I was at work, my phone went standby, missing person in Worcester, and that's all we get early doors as a trigger, just for us to start getting our thoughts together and getting our kit ready.
We never got any text messages from him on the Wednesday morning, so we went off to work, didn't we? And he just went about our business, said he went to school. My phone went. It was one of the girls who was in the flat opposite that Tom did know, and she said to me, has Tom been in touch? And I said, no. I said, I've had no contact from him at all. She said he didn't come back to his room last night. And God, it makes your stomach, you know, the
On the way there, we know very little. We've just got possibly a name, age, and a basic description of who we're looking for.
I go into a bit of a zone of like thinking about how you're going to go into that search. You get a different head on, really.
You're sort of going through the scenario in your head. You're hoping that it's a good outcome. You have to sort of prepare yourself for things that you may see, but be able to deal with that in a professional way.
That Wednesday night, I do remember West Mercia Search and Rescue. They'd already turned up. They'd got guys out on a dinghy, and I couldn't even think about the water side of things. I thought if he'd got into trouble, if he had gone in the water, he would have been able to get himself to safety. And just thinking, no, you won't find him. You won't find him in there.
Every search is completely different because you go into different areas, you're in different terrains, different weathers, different team. Everything is completely different. To sort of know that even though the police are out there or the fire brigade, etc., also a volunteer service is going out looking for that missing person. It just gives them some form of hope that that person is going to come back into their lives.
The job that the search and rescue do is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal.
Just as we were there every day, they were there every day. We'd get to Worcester and the command centre would be set up in the car park by the river. The boats would be on the river. There'd be guys, you know, trudging the sides of the river. They were there every single day.
A lot of the public don't realise what we do, or they don't realise that we are all volunteers.
So if we're not doing a call out, we are actually probably somewhere shaking a bucket outside of a superstore. We have to do that out of our own time to make sure that we can stay operational for the local community.
You never lose hope. While there's no news, you know, there's still hope. And I thought, well, I'll look for him forever. You know, I can never stop looking for him.
We have been involved in a couple of searches that are ongoing and they've not had closure because the person still has not been found. So for us, it's a case of if we can get someone that closure, that's paramount, either way.
On the 9th day, the Friday, it was a Friday afternoon, really warm day. We'd gone down, hadn't we, in the daytime, and we got a call on the way back, and it was our liaison officer. And I think we knew then, didn't we? It was the worst possible outcome. I couldn't even have imagined it, but he came back to us. At least we were able to say goodbye.
That's what we needed more than anything at all. just to get him back so we could say goodbye properly.
Remember that one? What I would say I think it was me and Katie, wasn't it?
They were magnificent, absolutely magnificent. Thank you isn't good enough, to be honest with you.